Yo, what's up, guys? It's Akil Cope, and welcome back to the Boy Man Transformation. Today, we got a conversation. We got a conversation. Today, we're gonna talk about how to appear more Sigma, not just appear, but how to become more Sigma. How to become that man. How to become that Don. How to become that dog. I feel like this is a conversation all men should have. If I was a dad and I had a child and I had a son, this is what I would be speaking to my son about. Like, this is what I would sit down and talk to my son about. Like, son, take a seat. We got a few ground rules we gotta go through. There's a few things we gotta talk about. There's a few things men gotta do. A few things that men should never do. There's a few things that men should never be involved in. There's a few things that men should always stand by. If you do not have goals and roles and certain things as a man, you just won't be that man. You gotta know yourself as a man. You gotta know your position. One of the most more important things as a man, you must know your position in life. You can be fake to everyone else. You can pretend to the rest of the world. But as a man, you must know your position. You must know how much money you got, how much resources you got, how much this you got. You have to know your position as a man. If you don't know your position, I'm telling you, you're going to be in a very serious deposition. You feel me? But anyways, let's get into this conversation. The first thing I want to talk about is to stay silent. If you're young right now, you're 18, 19, 20 years old, my advice to you, and I myself had to take this advice personally, is to be quiet sometimes. Shut the hell up, bro. Like, stop talking so much. Stop acting like you know every goddamn thing, bro. Be quiet. Be silent. Listen. Listen to what other people have to say. You can never gain knowledge if you're just exuding, like you just keep talking. You have to listen more than you talk, bro. I'm telling you. One of the most important tips for men is to be quiet. Is to be silent. Is to take a step back and listen to what people gotta say. Cause you always feel like you know everything, but I feel as a man you have to come to the stage where you gotta act dumb to level up. Acting dumb is a skill. Acting like you don't know is a skill. Cause that's the way you gain more knowledge. That's the way you gain more position. Cause if I go around a bunch of dudes who got money and I start acting like I know everything, they're not gonna try to give me game. Cause they might feel like, if I give this man too much game, he gonna hop in front of me. He's gonna jump the line. And they're not gonna like that. But if I play dumb, you feel me? They're like, I'm gonna give him some little information. He's not gonna do anything with it. He don't know what to do with that information. I'm just gonna give him. But they don't know. I'm here. I'm grinding. I'm studying. I'm taking notes. I'm punishing them, and I'm gonna execute those informations. If they give me some type of knowledge, I'm gonna execute. But they don't know that. So one of the most important things about men, I feel like today, we gotta play dumb. One of the things about 40 Laws of Power, I read the book, it said, never try to outshine your master. This is so important. Never try to outshine your master, bro. And this is why I spoke about this specific rule as a man, is to stay silent. Be quiet. Even myself, when I was growing up, a lot of times, people ask me, you're only 22 years old, but you have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of things to say. Where do you get your knowledge from? I tell them, I got my knowledge from being quiet. When I was a kid growing up, my older brothers would always sit around with their friends and have conversations about various things. They would talk about women, they would talk about life, they would talk about different experiences they had. And I would just sit in those rooms and I would just be quiet as a kid because, I'm a child. No one expect me to talk when those conversations are those conversations are going on. And I would just sit there and I would listen. And by listening without saying anything, I gained so much knowledge. I gained so much knowledge that I didn't even know I gained until I got older. And I was like, damn, how did I know all of this? It's because I was quiet. When you're silent and you're not talking all the time, you'll be surprised at the amount of things you can learn, the amount of knowledge you can gain, the amount of resources you can gain, and the amount of gain you can gain by just being quiet. A lot of y'all probably not loving up your life right now is because you're talking too much. Maybe you shut the hell up and you stay quiet a little bit, bro. You gain some knowledge. I'm telling you, this is the fact. I use it so much. I use it till this day. Like, even dating girls, sometimes you gotta be quiet when you're talking to a girl. Let her speak. Let her say what she gotta say because she gonna tell you exactly what she want. She gonna tell you exactly what she doing when you just be quiet and let her talk. You know what I'm saying? Be quiet, bro. Same thing with your friends. If you wonder if your friends are loyal or not, just listen to them. Listen what they hype about. Listen to what they want. Listen to what they trying to do. Like, you could tell so much about a person by just being quiet. Because when you're talking now, you're the person giving out all the information. You're giving yourself out. And the next thing I learned is to, when I talk too much, I'm most likely to say some shit that don't make sense, or say something that I don't want to say, just because I'm in the mood and I'm in the rhythm of talking. So I tend to stick to script, be concise as possible, get my message across right away, and shut the hell up after that. That's about it. I feel like it's so important. Now we move on to the second thing. You need to observe. You need to be an observer. Like, you need to pay attention to everything in the room, everything around you, what you have, what you don't have. Observe your life. Sometimes you need to come out yourself and look at yourself. You're like, okay, bro, I gotta work on my body. I gotta work on my skin. I gotta work on my finances. Stop being delusional, bro. You don't got it. You don't got it. Go get it. Be hungry. Go get this money. Go get this business. Go get things going. Like, that's what we gotta do. I know a lot of us, we don't like hearing people come at us. I don't even like when people come at me. But that's the only way sometimes you gotta hear it like this. You gotta hear somebody telling you, go get your shit done, bro. Like, this ain't no game. Nobody's coming to help you. You gotta pick your socks up. You gotta pull your socks. You gotta get things done. Be an observer. See what needs to get done. See what's going on. Pay attention. Make those adjustments. Make those moves and get shit going. And I feel like this is so important that us as men, we observe more than we take action. You want to observe so much that you know exactly what not to do and what to do. Just observe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you how this worked with me. Personally, like, if I'm in a room with a group of people, I want to observe that room. I want to observe who's in the room. You know, just so I don't offend anyone. Just so I know where to go, where not to go. Whenever I go to a function, I go to an event or something, as soon as I get into the function, the event, I will observe the room and see what's going on. I'm going to see who's over here, I'm going to see over here. Where's the best place for me to go to so I can be noticed? Like, just be able to observe life in general. You know, observe what needs to get done, bro. And I really want to emphasize on what needs to get done, because a lot of times we play around with what needs to get done. Like, you need to take action, bro. Me, myself, I struggle, bro. I struggle sometimes with taking action. And I feel like it's hard for us as men. You know, we got so much going on mentally. But that's why I feel like it's important for us to detach ourselves from things that drain our energy. And some of those things can be women. Some of those things can be social media. Some of those things can be friends. Detach yourself from things that takes a lot of your energy, bro. Because then you're going to be drained out. You're going to be drained out, and you're not going to be motivated to do the things that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to sleep early. You know, stick to sleeping schedule. Go to sleep early. Wake up early. Get shit done. You know what I'm saying? On the Friday and the weekends, you can stay up a little late. But during the week, treat that shit like school, bro. Go to sleep early. Go wake up early. Get shit done. And you won't regret it. Yeah. Next thing I want to talk about is body language. I feel like as men, your body language says a lot for you. You can tell if you're confident. You can tell like if you feel like it tells so much. Carry yourself in the right way. The reason why when I want to speak about body language is that I notice a lot of guys when they walk around, I look a lot of people and they be like this. They just hunched over. I feel like you yourself, when you're hunched over like this, you don't feel confident. When you put yourself up like this and you sit down properly, you in the room, you exert a different type of feeling. You feel more mature, you feel more confident, you're going to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? And I want to speak about body language because body language it's more to it than you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it tells, body language, most communication, like the highest percentage of communication is nonverbal. And if that's what the case is, that means your body language says a lot. It says a lot about you. So if it says a lot about you, you want to make sure they're saying the right things about you. You want to say it's confident. This guy is going to make things happen. He's going to make something happen out of nothing. He's never going to stop. He's never going to give up. You know, he's confident with himself. He knows himself. You know, he's dominant. You know, that's the things you want to have. If you can only speak through your body language, what do you think your body's saying right now? And that means, are you in shape? You know what I'm saying? Are you feeling great? Are you healthy? Like, what is your body saying to the public right now? Body language. What does your body says to the public? Is it saying that you're lazy? You're not taking care of yourself. It's saying you do not love yourself. What does your body say? Your body is a direct representation of your mental health. You know what I'm saying? If you're in good shape, you're in good health, I'm pretty sure you're mentally stable right now. And if you disagree, I'm not saying as the majority, I'm not saying everyone who has a great body is mentally stable, but I'm just saying if you have a great body, you look good, you look yourself in the mirror, you're going to have something to smile about. Like, damn, I got a great ass body. So your body language is not just for others, but it's for you as well. Because when you look in the mirror, you want to see something amazing, and you want to have some type of motivation. When I start my self-development journey, I'll be honest with y'all, when I look myself in the mirror, I will feel motivated. And I'll be like, yo, what else can I work on? I see my triceps, my biceps coming in. Okay, let me work on my skin. Let me work on my legs. You feel motivated to continue working on you. But when you look in that mirror and all you see is slobby, you see somebody who's not really, there's no motivation. You feel sorry for yourself and you just be depressed and you're stressed out. So if you're depressed right now, one way to ease your depression is to work on you. Make your body look better. And I bet you and I can guarantee you will feel better. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. And by going that direction, protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy and value your time. Every man must protect his energy and value his time. Don't let people hijack your time, bro. It's countless times where girls try to hijack my time, friends try to hijack my time, family members try to hijack my time. But I'm not going to let it. I'm not going to live life by default. I'm not going to just let things happen to me and people direct my show or navigate where I should go. No, I'm going to take full control of my will and I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to make use of my time. And just because we speak about time, I want to let y'all know something. Figure out when is your prime time. My prime time is from 6 to 12. That's when I'm the most focused, the most efficient, effective, and locked in. So in my prime time, I cannot let people hijack any second, a minute, an hour. I cannot let people come in to interject their personal needs within my prime time. My prime time is to me to get the prime things done, the more important things get done around those times. Know your prime time. Your prime time might be different. It might be in the afternoon. Mine is in the morning. I know my prime time, so I can't make people hijack time from me while I'm in my prime time. You know what I'm saying? So value your time. Stop being so accessible. One thing about men, we cannot be too accessible. That's where we lose our value. When people can just access you with a click of the finger, that's where you lose value. That's where you lose that Sigma vibe, that dominant red pill dude. You cannot let people just access you at any time they want. This is not that. This is not layaway. This is not one of these. No, we on a different type of time. We're high value men. High value men value their time. They put their time and focus into things that benefit them. And as well, not just them, but will benefit others around them. So do not let people hijack your time for useless conversations, for meaningless meetings. Don't let that happen. Don't appreciate it. Don't condone it. Don't be an advocate for it. Value your time, but most important, protect your energy. This could look different to me. I remember one time I was dealing with this girl. This is way back when. And I was dealing with shorty, what's not in cases. Mind you, I'm on top of my game. I'm consistent with what I gotta get done. I'm focused. I'm locked in. I'm playing what I gotta do. And I had indulged myself with this young lady. Great child, what's not. 2 days after that, a couple days after that, I stopped being consistent. See my energy level start dropping. My vibration is low. Damn, I'm like, yo, why I'm feeling like this? I'm not feeling motivated to do anything. Now, I started paying attention to this young lady and looking at her actions, the way she carries herself, and I started seeing like, oh, she's a little insecure, she's not motivated, she's not consistent, she's a little depressed, stressed out. I'm like, damn, it's kind of look like how I'm feeling right now. And I'm on social media and I'm see people talking about soul ties and all of this. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking like, did she really let off her energy on me? I'm like, damn, it's crazy. I gotta cleanse myself. I went on a cleanse, started juice cleanse. You know what I'm saying? I did a cleanse out, sage around my crib and all type of stuff. Like, you feel me? And I feel like this is so important for men, because us men, we love to get laid. We want to get the bad chicken. All of these bad girls you see outside, they be depressed. They cover their pain in makeup. They cover their pain in lashes. the new wig, the new nails, all of that shit you see they doing on Instagram, social media, they depressed as hell. And you go chase a girl who look good on social media, but she depressed in the soul, and you go tie your soul with her soul, and then now you got soul ties. Now you find yourself depressed and stressed out, and asking yourself why. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up with the cute ass lips and the slim ass waist. Feel me? This is gonna make you lose the race of competition, the race of being a man. You could lose by getting distracted by the right female. And I say right female because she looks right, but she ain't right. And this is for women as well. Women, I need y'all to focus on yourselves. Don't just focus on looking good for the gram and trying to look and just glamming up. Like, be good within your spirit. Work on you. Work on your spirit. Work on your soul. Like, heal yourself first. Don't try to put all your sorrows and, all of this chasing men and getting this 100K. Like, be a person first. Be a human being first. That's what I'm going to say. Protect your energy, man. Protect your energy, women. Like, bro. And it takes it. You have to go through some experiences. You're gonna go through some stuff in life, and you're gonna understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes that cute ass girl is not worth it. That badass girl is not worth it. That girl that everybody want to smash, she's not worth it. And the thing is, a lot of these girls who you chasing at, you think they're not even good and bad. They just look good. They look like they're good and bad, but they're not. And the saddest thing is to go chasing a girl who give you some whack ass game ass sex. Like, that's lame, bro. That's what I would say. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. That's most important. Let's move on to the next. Stay calm. Stay calm. No matter what position you find yourself in life, stay calm. I've been through a lot in life, and one of the things I noticed that staying calm will always get you through a hard time. If you go through some shit right now, when you're depressed, you're stressed out, you're going through certain shit, stay calm. Sit down, take a pen and paper, and write a plan. Figure something out. It don't gotta be the best plan. It just gotta be a plan, and then stick to it. Stay calm. Don't let a hard time phase you. I'm saying nothing stays forever. So my gem I want to give out this is that, like, when I didn't have nothing, or when I was going through a lot, when I was losing a lot, family members and stuff like that, staying calm and just understand that this is the process of life. This is what life is like. Sometimes you gotta go through shit just to learn and just to grow and develop, this character within yourself. You have to stay calm within the process of developing who the person you're supposed. You have to stay calm in the process of changing and developing the character of yourself to become the person you need to be to achieve great wealth. I'm saying poetry, but I'm just saying what comes to my mind right now because I had to stay calm in a storm. I had this one specific video where I had my great friend Troy. We don't talk that much anymore, but we still good buddies. Me, Troy, and my friend Luke. It was a snowstorm in the winter morning. I woke up, it was a snowstorm and it's crazy outside. And I called my friend Troy, like, yo, Troy, I want to go snowboarding. He's like, okay, I got you, Q. Come over. Guy dressed up with little jackets, what I had, what's not. Actually, let me tell the story right. I called my black friends. I want to emphasize on my black friends. And they're like, no, bro, it's too cold outside. I'm not trying to come out in this weather, bro. I'm like, I bet. So I called my white friend Troy. Troy tried to come over, bro. Try to go snowboard. Like, yeah, come, let's go, bro. That's not how he talk, but So I went over to Troy. Troy got a snowboard. Luke got a snowboard. We went up on this hill. Did snowboarding. The first time I ever snowboarded. Like, really snowboard. So I appreciate you, Troy. I appreciate you, Luke, if you guys watching. And while we on top of the hill, it was snowing, and we took the video. I think Luke took a video. And we guys think we talk about Chupa Melon. That's a whole different guys, I'm sorry if I'm showing up, but like reminiscing on some good times, that's some good friends. And Luke took a video of me on my phone, and then Troy was in the background talking about being a philanthropist and all these different type of things. And in that moment, that video was just like showing being calm within the storm and how amazing sometimes what you think is a storm can be an evolution, can be you building yourself to become this boss, this don, this king, this queen, whatever. Like, sometimes a storm needs to come for reform to come. Like, a storm has to come to blow away some things. Like, if you thought you need, that storm has to come and rip up that crib so you can get a bigger crib. has to come and rip up that car so you can get a new car. Like, sometimes you need a storm in your life to change your life. You need a storm to come, and when that storm comes, stay calm because you don't know what the purpose of the storm is for. You feel me? So I want to say thank you for Troy and Luke. They gave me great perspective, and just because I'm saying that, I feel like you should have diverse group of friends. Because if I didn't have Troy and Luke as my friend at that point in the moment, I would never got a chance to experience what I got to experience at that morning. It was snowstorm. It was a storm. But when I called my black friends, they was not ready to come out of bed. But Troy was willing to, and we had frostbites. We went back to the house. We watched the video. We drank some hot chocolate. We had conversation. It was a different type of life. And I love that. And I really appreciate Troy and Luke for that. So if y'all watching this right now, bro, appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my black friends for being themselves too. But yeah, that's great, man. I can't not emphasize on having diverse friends around you. Because, you know, you're not going to... If you only have one group of friends, you're only going to experience one group of things. Unless you're different and you're the leader and you try to show them different. But most of the time, most of my friends that I had, they just want to party. Go to clubs. You know what I'm saying? That's cute, but bro, if I be honest with you, clubs and all that shit don't really excite me. Like, I'm not really the happiest dude in the club. When I'm in a club, drinking bottles and stuff like that, I'm not happy. I'm not really happy when I'm in the club. I'm not the most happiest dude when I'm in the club. Bottles and a bunch of girls around. That's not when I'm happy, bro. I'm happy when I'm doing fruitful stuff like snowboarding. I'm happy when I'm in the forest doing cooking outside. I'm happy when I'm sitting with my bros and talking about life and our goals and ambitions. I'm happy when I'm spending time with family. So I like those things. And as well, I like the club too. Not get you wrong sometimes, but that's not when I'm the most happiest. So if you got friends around you, all they like to do in clubbing, get some other friends that like cooking in the woods and stuff like that. Well, let me flip the page real quick and let's get to the next chapter of this video. Don't get distracted by what other people are doing. This is so important. When I first started out social media and Instagram and TikTok and whatever you want to call it, at first I was focused on what people were doing. I was like, damn, they doing great, I want to be like them one day. Then one day came and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to watch other people's content. I don't even care who else exists. I'm going to focus on me. And it took me a month. And in 1 month, I gained over 90,000 followers in 1 month. 1 month by just staying focused on me and not worried about what nobody else is doing. I just did me for 1 month and I gained over 90,000 followers. It might not sound crazy to you, but to me, I personally don't have no one around me that I can touch that has 90,000 followers. That means 90,000 people following them to see what they're doing next. I gained that in a month by just focusing on me and not getting distracted by what the other man is doing. And I was just playing my game. And I produce more than I consume. If I can give you one piece of advice in life, it's to produce more than you consume. And in any factor, if you're always buying stuff on Amazon, instead of buying on Amazon, start selling on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? If always produce more than you consume, produce more content than you consume. It's gonna level you up. It's gonna level you up. Don't even distract about what the other person is doing. Even in relationships too, like don't let other people's relationships direct your relationship because you guys not the same. That dynamic that's helping their relationship will never help us because we're different people, we're different individuals with different needs, different cultures, different backgrounds. So don't get distracted by other people's progress and what they're doing in life. Focus on you. Focus on your steps, what you got to get done, and how you can get them done in your time frame. No one else. A lot of times I used to compare my day 2 to people day 60. That could never work. Don't compare your day 2 to someone day 60. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so don't get distracted by what the other man is doing. Focus on you. Focus on your progress, your elevation, your improvement. And be proud of yourself for every time you make an improvement. It could be 1% better than yesterday. Show appreciation to yourself. Sometimes we forget who we are. We forget where we came from. But all we have to do is to reflect. Like, yo, you know what? A couple days ago, I didn't even have $1. Now I have 200. It might not sound like a lot, but I have way more than $1 right now. So I appreciate that. Chase discipline and never regret. This is the next most important thing. I don't even say chase discipline. Seek discipline. Because if you don't seek discipline, you're gonna get faced with this guy called regret. Like, I regret not sticking to a diet. I regret not going to the gym. I regret not telling that girl how I really feel about her. I regret not hugging my mom more. I regret not telling my mom I love her. I regret not being a better dad, a better brother, a better son. I regret. Seek discipline. And I know I came off topic a little bit, but seek discipline in your life. Do things that needs to get done. There's no negotiating. Like, if I know I have to clean my room, I need to go clean it. There's no, I feel I'm going to clean it tomorrow. No, do it right now. Seek discipline. Seek discipline. As men, we need to have discipline within ourselves. When you're growing up, your mom and dad, they discipline you as a child. But when your mom and dad no longer can, who will? You. You need to step up and discipline yourself. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to set some ground rules for myself, things I'm going to do and things I won't do. Some things I won't do is chase somebody that does not feel the same way about me. I will not pretend to be anyone else. I will only be myself. I will stay true to myself. And I will love myself. Those are rules I'm going to follow. And those are things you need to do. Start being disciplined within yourself. I'm not going to eat fast food. I'm only going to cook my own food. I'm going to go to the discipline, to the gym. Like, discipline yourself. That's when you really know if you're a man or not. When you stick to the things that you need to stick to. When you're disciplined with your lifestyle, your routine, and your habits. That's when you're really a man. When you can discipline yourself and hold yourself accountable. Last but not least, I got this one for y'all. Not too crazy, but read books. There's some hidden gems in books that you would never find in the video. There's some hidden gems in books that you would never find anywhere. In no conversation, no caucus, nothing. You would never find this information unless you read a book. That's like, you just can never know what's in a book. Like, a book has so much knowledge. Because think about it. The main goal of life is to gain experiences for me. And you can never gain all the experiences in life because you can only live your life. But other way to gain more experiences and travel is by reading different books. Because there's those different people experiences in life. Imagine I could walk anyone path of, like, I could walk so many people's lives by just reading a book. I could travel the world and know what it's like in Dubai by reading a book. I could know what it's like in Bali by reading a book. You can travel and leave this world. Like, you can do so much by reading books. You open perspective. You do paradigm shifts. You know what I'm saying? By reading books. Books is the key to success. Books are the key to life. Books is how you leave a legacy. So after reading books, the next thing is to start writing your own book. And one of the ways you start writing your own book, excuse me, is to get a notebook, a journal. And start writing down every day. Just start writing every day. Just write down how you feel. Whether you feel good or bad. Things you did today. Things you did yesterday. What's your goals? And make sure, like, let's have a book and just write. I got like 3, 4, 5 journals that I've been writing with for a minute. And sometimes I go back and look at those journals like, damn, bro, I did some of these things I wrote down. Damn, that's how I feel in that moment. Damn, I'm grateful for feeling the way I am right now, because back then I was pretty sad, So get some books, read books, write books, you know what I'm saying? Be creative. It's a cute Cope, and welcome back to the Boy Man Transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was insightful. And guess what? Make sure to go subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, Akil Copeland. Teach men discipline. Go on TikTok.